That's a little bit better. I spoke Friday about that moment sometimes in life when you have the feeling that you're influencing the future. And this weekend, you know, through all the inspiration from our leaders being on this stage, all the education, all the motivation, I have that feeling. I feel the passion in this arena. I feel the potential in each and every one of you. And I know that this weekend, we have influenced the future of success for Jeunesse Asia Pacific. Do you feel that? Do you believe that? Guys, the time is now. I want to give a special thank you because this weekend has been empowering on so many levels. I want to thank every single leader that spoke on the stage, that delivered tremendous value, and that didn't just speak into your minds, that hopefully spoke into your hearts, that God gave you the potential to spark that belief, and whatever it is, to spark that belief. And I like what Samson Lee said yesterday. He said, it's not about believing, it's about knowing. I love that. It's not about believing, it's about knowing with all your heart, all your soul, then you're in the right place at the right time. Do you believe you're at the right place at the right time with the right company? I'm gonna say it again. Do you believe you're at the right place at the right time with the right company called Jeunesse? All of you need to know that with all of your being. You know, it's been incredible to witness the launch of a new product segment, an $88 billion a year industry with Reveal. Everybody's leveraging those promotional packages. Guys, those are only live for a few more hours, so make sure you take advantage and accelerate your way to Athens, Greece. Everybody's going to Athens, right? We've got 8,000 people here. I'm expecting every single one of you to see me and give me a big hug when we get to Athens, Greece, okay? You know, and then yesterday, to be able to announce our initiative with the Community Children's Foundation touched my heart. And to see your participation, your belief in Jeunesse Kids, and really partnering with us on our mission to bring children a brighter way, to bring children a brighter future. You know, I talk about Jeunesse having a big heart, and it lies right in Jeunesse Kids. You know, it's not about what you get, it's about what you give to others. Make a life by what we give to others. And through the promotional packages, through your contributions at the Jeunesse Kids booth, want to talk a little bit more to see if we were able to hit our goal of $45,000 for the project with Community Children's Foundation right here in Thailand. You guys want to see if we hit our goal? So before we announce if we were able to hit our goal of $45,000, I'd like to welcome to stage all of our top contributors. So our top contributors, I believe, donated over $1,000 towards the cause, towards Community Children's Foundation, and to Jeunesse Kids. So if we could give it up for all of the top contributors this weekend to join me on stage.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
That's a hug. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. And thanks so much. Appreciate you. Thanks for your support. I want you. Thank you. How are you, Stephanie? Thank you so much. Wow, this is what you call servant-driven leadership at its finest. And we're so grateful for these incredible leaders leading with their hearts and ultimately getting out there and serving others through this initiative that we've partnered with the Community Children's Foundation. So thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. On behalf of my mom and Randy and Jeunesse Kids, we're so proud of your leadership and truly grateful for all you do for Jeunesse Kids as we continue to bring hope to children all around the world. So before we present a check and see if we're able to hit our goal, I'd like to welcome back out to stage the representative from the Community Children's Foundation, Kun Kachara-san. If we could bring her back to stage. I didn't see, there she is. Is she backstage? There she is. A moment of truth. Thanks for joining us again today. And before we roll this graphic, they're going to bring out the check, and then we will actually cue these screens right here to see if we were able to hit our goal. So if we could bring out the check to the stage. I believe we have a check, and then we will also go ahead and cue the screens. Flip it. No problem. Let's cue the screens. Drum roll. There it is. They were forgetting that floor. 'It's amazing. When we set a goal in Jeunesse, we just seem to hit the goal 100% of the time. Again, I want to give a special thank you to everybody's contributions, not just on the stage, but to all of you. If you got the promotion packages, if you're wearing your Jeunesse Kids t-shirts, or if you got your pins, or if you visited the Jeunesse Kids booth, give it up for yourselves because we were able to hit our goal this weekend. Now, before we close this event out, Expo 9 Thrive, before we give away the Mercedes-Benz and this motorcycle right here, the BMW motorcycle, but before we do, and before we celebrate our 9th anniversary, you guys ready to celebrate today? Celebrate the big 9th anniversary. But before we get to that, how many of you want to know where Expo 10 is going to be held? Do you think it's going to be in Korea? Do you think it's going to be in Malaysia? Is it going to be in Australia? Is it going to be in Thailand? All right, well, let's check out this video to see where the Expo 10 World Tour will land in Asia Pacific next year.
As the heartbeat of Jeunesse, you never sit around, waiting for what's next. On a quest guided by the most purpose-driven leaders in the world, we question what is, and we create what is next. The pinnacle of success is not something we intend to reach. Together, we know it is something we will be. You are what's next. And next is now.
Yes. So excited to be coming back to Singapore. I think it was 2015 that we had Expo Unite in Singapore, and they were great hosts. So who's excited to go to Singapore next year? Everybody loves Singapore. And the theme for next year's event, our big 10th anniversary. It's hard to believe, 10 years, and you see that X for the number 10. The theme of next year's event will be next, because we will be taking Jeunesse to the next level. Are you ready to go to the next level? Expo 10 next is going to be in Singapore. We've got a special early bird price this weekend. Guys, each and every one of you, if you're here in Thailand, we expect you in Singapore, but more importantly, we expect each and every one of you to bring at least 5 people to Singapore. Can we do that? Every single one of you commit to 5 people in Singapore, $89.95. Guys, this special will not last long. It will move to a higher price in the coming days, so make sure you get your hands on the Expo 10 next early bird, $89.95. You guys ready for Expo 10? Wow. 10 years. I can't believe we'll be celebrating 10 years next year. You know, these events, it's incredible to see the progression and the evolution of Jeunesse. Remember countless events around the world. And the best thing about Jeunesse is we just get better and better. For me, to be able to hear these stories on this stage, it's truly inspiring. Every single event we hold, the stories just get better and better. They get more impactful. They get more inspiring. Were you guys inspired this weekend? How many of you were inspired this weekend? Guys, I tell you what, it's not just you. I sit backstage, I listen to every leader on the stage, and it's your stories. It's your stories of success that inspire us every single day to push harder, to continue to put Jeunesse at the forefront, to continue to make Jeunesse the gold standard of network marketing. It's your success stories. It's your grind. It's your efforts. It's your belief. It's your commitment. It's your dedication. It's your passion that makes us just want to push harder and harder every single day. And I can't stand here today without a humbled heart, without a humble heart, realizing that it's all of you that are making the difference, not just in our lives, not just in your own lives, but in thousands of people's lives all around the world. I'm full of gratitude today, pure, abundant gratitude for each and every one of you, for your commitment to our mission to creating positive impact in the world, for your trust in the direction, the mission that we're taking Jeunesse. It's all of you that are making the difference. It's all of you that are continuing to write the next chapter in network marketing history through Jeunesse. Do you realize that? All of you are the heartbeat of this company, the driving force. And for me, I want all of you to know how grateful we are for your leadership, for your commitment, for your passion. You see, I talked about the competitive advantage of Jeunesse being right here, deep within. It's the heart of this company. You see, Jeunesse is a company with a big heart, a company full of pure love, common respect, common love for one another, a company that stands for what's right in network marketing, a generational movement, bring together like-minded, like-hearted people with a unified mission to create positive impact in the world. You see, Jeunesse is a movement, bring together different nationalities, religions, cultures as one Jeunesse family. And we're not just changing the industry of network marketing. We're not just transcending the standard of network marketing. This is a company that is literally changing the world. You guys need to realize the timing of what we have in our hands this weekend. Because when we leave this event in a couple hours from now, it's all in your hands. It should be all in your heart. Jeunesse is your precious gift to share with the world. And I hope you treat that seriously. All of you have the potential for great things, but now it's up to you in what you do with that potential, how you maximize that potential, how you're gonna thrive in your business. I talked about thrive being a feeling. Do you feel it in the arena today? Do you feel your potential? Do you see the vision of where we're taking this movement? Guys, I feel the potential. I feel that each and every one of you are gonna leave this event and thrive. When you look at this culture of Jeunesse, this is a thriving culture. I remember in the early years, I used to speak about the billion-dollar companies in this industry. And the one thing that separated those multi-billion-dollar brands from those who never got there, and at the time we hadn't gotten there, and it was culture. It was the culture of those companies. And we talked about not fabricating a culture, but growing a culture organically. And that's what we've created with Generation Young, looking young, feeling great, living life to its fullest. Are you living your life to the fullest? Are you ready to make today your very best day? You see, when I talk about the culture of Jeunesse, the first word that comes to my mind is family. Family. We are one Jeunesse family. The other words that come to my mind when I think about this culture that I hope you feel is integrity, values, unity, purpose, passion. Purpose and passion. And when I look around the arena today, even though we're going to celebrate our 9th anniversary, I talk about this being a 30-year movement. When I look around this arena today, I see pioneers. I see the future leaders of Asia Pacific. I see the future diamonds of Asia Pacific. All of you are carrying the torch coming out of this event. And for Jeunesse to be able to have a record year this year of 2018, we are counting on you to be the pioneers. Are you guys ready to get out there and lead the change? Are you ready to get out there and make Asia Pacific the #1 region in the world? Are you ready to get out there and touch thousands of lives through the platform and vehicle that we call Jeunesse? All of you have the power and it's in your hands and it's called Jeunesse. It's called Jeunesse, and this isn't momentum. We're gonna have hyper growth, but it's not momentum. Momentum's this finite period in a company's growth. This is a movement. This is a global movement, and this is a wide open market still today. I'm standing here in Thailand, and I believe that a short-term goal for this market of Thailand is to get this market to $5 million a month. Thai brothers and sisters, are you committed to that? Thailand, are you ready to make Jeunesse the #1 company in Thailand? You see, when we get to Singapore next year, we're not gonna have one new diamond on this stage. That's for sure. We're gonna have 20 new diamonds on that stage next year. 20 new diamonds. I believe wholeheartedly that that is our destiny, that the timing is right now. We have to seize the moment. Let this event be your defining moment. Don't just treat today as our 9th anniversary or Expo 9. Treat today as your launch day. Today is the day that you launch your business, you launch your Jeunesse business, you launch your life to the next level. Are you with me? Now, how many of you out there have big dreams? How many of you have dreams so big that you can't reach them today? How many of you believe that Jeunesse is the vehicle to allowing you to fulfill your lifelong dreams? Well, when you leave this event, I want you to go out there with no fear, because it's not about you, it's about all of those people out there in your home provinces and cities and countries. It's about all those people whose lives you can touch. You help enough other people get what they want, you'll get everything you've desired in life. That's the beauty of this platform and this industry of network marketing. Go out there with a servant's heart because it's not about you. It's about all of them. Let your dreams be bigger than your fears. Let your action be bigger than your words. Don't just dream your dreams. Live your dreams. Live your dreams through Jeunesse. And let me tell you something, you should expect adversity, expect challenges, expect bumps in the road, but it's up to you to rise to the occasion with resilience. Be resilient in the face of adversity. We all face adversities in life, but the only way we fight through those adversities, the only way we're successful is to be resilient. Failure is a part of the process, but people who avoid failure are also avoiding success. If you're avoiding failure, if you're avoiding challenges, if you're avoiding confrontation, if you're avoiding adversity, you're avoiding success. So get outside of your comfort zone. Make yourself uncomfortable. Those are your opportunities for growth. Leaders don't just create followers, they get out there and they create more leaders. So empower others to be the change. And when you leave this event, I want you to dig deeper. How many of you are passionate about Jeunesse? Is that all? How many of you are passionate about Jeunesse? Come on, guys. Well, let me tell you something. Passion is infectious. It's magnetic. It's magnetic. If you get out there and you lead with your heart and you live with passion and you live with conviction, that passion is contagious. For you to be successful, your attitude is even more important than your ability. It's your attitude, it's your enthusiasm, it's your passion, it's how you carry yourself every day. That's how you're gonna be successful. You heard these diamonds talk about it. They're no different than you. They've just been through more challenges. They've faced more adversity. They've had more no's, they've had more doubts, but they fought through that with resilience. There's a quote by Winston Churchill, it's one of my favorite quotes, and he said, "Success is defined by moving failure to failure and never losing your enthusiasm." That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's the only way you get to diamond in this company. You fight through those failures and adversity and you never lose your enthusiasm. You never lose your passion. Be proud of this company. Be proud of these products. Be proud to be a professional network marketer. Be proud to represent this industry. Be proud of the culture. Be proud of the movement. Be proud of yourself because all of you stand for what's right. If you're aligned with this company, you have all the potential in the world, not just to touch somebody else's life, but to make a lasting impact in this world. Whether it's through the products, whether it's through the business platform, an opportunity, whether it's through Jeunesse Kids, whether it's through helping someone achieve that trip to Athens, Greece, all of you can leave a lasting impact in this world and other people's lives. You see, Jeunesse isn't just another company. This is a transformational movement that is transforming hundreds and thousands of lives. When you're truly passionate about something, this is something that Steve Jobs said, when you're truly, truly passionate about something, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you every single day. It pulls you every single day, and my vision pulls me every single day. You know my vision. You know I believe with conviction that Jeunesse is destined to be the #1 company in network marketing worldwide. United as one Jeunesse family, it is our destiny to create one of the great legacy companies of this industry. It is our destiny. We are living our destiny here at Jeunesse. So tap into your passion. When you live passionately, you inspire others to do exactly the same thing. Tap into your passion. For me, I'm so blessed. I consider myself so blessed because I never have to consider Jeunesse my job. This isn't my job. And when you start looking at things as your job, it's when you lose the fire in your belly. I consider Jeunesse my passion. I know all of you consider Jeunesse your passion. It's important to live passionately. You know, I believe that it's our duty to serve all of you at the highest form, always having a servant's heart. You know, the reality is many companies that have success in this industry, they lose sight of the fact of what got them there. And here at Jeunesse, we pride ourselves on always having a humble heart. My mom always said, never forget your roots will keep you grounded. Your roots will keep you grounded. Never forget where you came from. And for us, we live with gratitude every single day for all of you. We realize that we couldn't be having our 4th consecutive billion-dollar year if it weren't for hundreds of thousands of our Jeunesse family around the world. I'm going to say that again. We've already crossed the billion-dollar mark. It's our 4th consecutive billion-dollar year. Is that exciting? Man, I hope it is. There's not many companies that get to say they even hit a billion, but 4th consecutive year, and we are on a pathway, we are on a pace to have another record year at this company. Do you feel that? Do you feel the energy in this arena? I hope that all of you leave this event with the same motto that I live by. And I always say, I don't know if it's my strength or my weakness, but I am never satisfied. Never get satisfied, never get comfortable, never get complacent, never get stagnant, never lose that hunger. I can tell you I am more hungry, more driven, more focused, more passionate today than I've ever been in my life. Are you hungry for success? Are you hungry for success? Are you hungry to go diamond? Are you hungry to make Jeunesse the #1 company in the industry? Guys, we have what it takes, and it's right here today in this arena. The distance between your dreams and reality is what we call action. It's taking action every single day. Be the action. Massive, determined action. We have to elevate our level coming out of this event. To go to the next level and celebrate Expo 10 next, we have to elevate to a level that we never could have imagined. Successful people take daily action. They make mistakes, they have challenges, adversity, but they never quit. The only way you will not be successful in Jeunesse, the only way you will not hit your goals, the only way you will not live your dreams through Jeunesse is if you quit. So who can commit to being here next year in Singapore? I want every single one of you to make a commitment today to be at Expo 10 next in Singapore. One of my favorite quotes says, success doesn't happen by chance, it happens by choice. It's the choices you make coming out of this event. It's the choices you make every single day to make it your very best day. It's gonna take persistence, dedication, all-out passion. But don't just be a picture in the book of Jeunesse, be a part of the story. Get out there and create your story. Touch other people's lives, empower others to be the change. Action is the foundational key to all success in this industry. So carpe diem, seize the moment, seize the day. Are you ready to seize the moment? Remember, the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. It's what you do with this gift, with this blessing that we've been given our lives called Jeunesse. It's up to you to make today your best day. It's up to you to make every single day count. It's up to you to live Jeunesse. I talk about living Jeunesse as mind, body, and soul. Let Jeunesse get into you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Be the change. Live Jeunesse. Together, united and empowered, we can create one of the greatest legacy companies in this industry. Do you believe that? Are you ready to get out there and change the world? I'm gonna say it again. Are you ready to get out there and change the world? If I could get everybody to stand up. Now you told me you're ready to get out there and make this company number one worldwide. You told me you're ready to get out there and change the world. So when I say you can, I want to hear you say I will. And then we're going to say one team, one family, one Jeunesse. You can. You can. You can. You can. One team, one family, one Jeunesse. We love you all. Live on purpose, live with passion, and live Jeunesse.